President and CEO Vince Barletta joins us now, and it's just another nod to say, hey, great time to donate.
Well, that's exactly right, Ainsley. And you know what? If you didn't get a chance to get all your tax donations in, your charitable receipts in for last tax year, you have until the 28th to do it. So certainly your last chance to get those receipts in for 2024.
And all morning long, we've been talking about, you know, the distribution, the food itself, and you know, people giving hampers. But you guys do so much more than that. Explain to our audience.
Well, that's right, Ainsley. You know, Harvest has always been about so much more than just hampers. It's about hope, and that hope extends to things like our warehouse training program. And for anybody that's been to Harvest, you'll often notice warehouse trainees between 10 and 12 at a time who are on the warehouse floor in a 6-week training program. These are folks that go to food banks or are trying to find their first opportunity for employment. They're training with us, getting practical skills, and then going out to about 40 employers that we have across the community that are hiring those folks. And we always need more employers as well, Ainsley. So anybody looking for warehouse staff out there, certainly contact Harvest, and we may have some good employees for you.
In terms of the number, food bank use is up across the country. Over 108,000 people served throughout, you know, all the various agencies you serve. Talk about the scale and what that means when you hear those numbers.
Well, they're, I mean, about 150% more than they just were a few years ago. 2 million food bank visits a month all across this big country of ours. And, you know, like you say, 100,000 people getting supported by Harvest one way or another through our different food programs. So the reality is it takes a province to feed a province. We need the support of all of our supporters, donors of food, funds, and time to make this operation work. It gets tougher and tougher every year because of those big numbers, Ainsley. But the reality is we continue to be hopeful when we see graduates from our warehouse training program go out and get jobs, no longer needing a food bank, getting into other educational opportunities. It gives us hope that there's pathways to better food security.
Before we're at a time, you know, there's a range too. Almost 70% are women. You've got the Meals to Go program. You're serving remote communities.
Well, that's right. You know, we're serving the entire province of Manitoba, about 50 communities outside the city of Winnipeg, and it continues to grow, including remote First Nations communities. So we want to keep going, keep getting the job done with the support of Manitobans.